So now we continue with 2001. So, but let's have a look. The nose is a little bit very different. So you don't have the
very
toast.
different.
Very different. So this is interesting. The tannins are more present than in the 2000. You get some. For me, I get some more cherry. The fruit is more developed in this one. It's very different.
Cherry.
This is so interesting because this is a little bit. This shows you wine is like people. There's 1 billion combinations. It's. I really like this, but it's. For me, I would score this 88. It's a very good wine. It's very enjoyable. It's like comparing excellent with extraordinaire. It's both. It's fantastic. But this is, no, I'm enjoying this. What was 2001 for a year, Bernard?
It's lighter. It's lighter, for example, that 2000, of course. But I agree with you with the taste of cherry. Cherry, it's like cherry with noyau. In alcohol, you know, something like that.
Yes. But one thing is nice is the alcohol is very well integrated. This is a very integrated wine as well, but it's a lot lighter. We continue now with 2000, a very famous vintage for multiple reasons. Because of the millennium, I think I don't know, I had to work the night, I was in IT, and my boss told me I had to work, I was not to drink any wine or anything, so I was sitting behind a computer screen at the millennium, and I did not know the millennium as well as the coincidence happened, produced very good wines. And it's something where I'm very curious about this vintage, because finding a Château Charmail 2000 is not very easy.
It's not very easy.
No, it's not. So it's a little bit a privilege of being here and being able to taste these wines. Unfortunately, we spit them out. But let's start with this. So the color as well, it's very dark, and this is well because of the cold maceration. It really gives very colorful wines. And it's Bernard made a great explanation this morning. He said you can compare it somewhat with making tea. When the tea is too hot and you leave it to pool too long, you get all the bad tannins as well. And with the cold maceration, you notice this on the 2010, that it's very gentle, it's very well structured. It's something different because a question, do you know if Château Charmail, they don't do cold maceration?
No. But in fact, if you see the level of the tannins, it's the same.
Okay.
There are maybe more tannins than
but they're different.
But they are totally different because we are all the work we do in the vineyard, in the cellar, is to have the mature tannin and to extract really low. So we have just the best tannin.
Yeah, no,
it's why you can drink the wine young, but so many people think if it's good young, it will be really bad in 10 or 15 years.
That is not true.
But it's wrong because it's a good tannin, so we can conserve wine.
I'm curious about this because this is something as well. Like today, as a wine drinker, this is the best time to be alive. Why? Because now you have the technology, and with the wine as well, you have the hygiene. And with making good wine, you have everything today in 2015 is perfect. You have the hygiene, you have the fantastic soil, the terroir. The climate as well has been very kind. Almost most of the last few years, we had some great vintages. And how do you think 2015 will be?
It will be really nice, because the summer was very high, it was very sunny.
Yes.
On the August, we had some stress in the vineyard.
Okay.
Because we need water. And in August we just have just enough water. Okay. It was very nice. But the problem is last week. We have so many water.
Bernard, you said yes.
So many water. So we were looking to a phenomenal vintage.
Okay.
Like better like 2000, better around the level of 1982.
Okay.
Yes, we were thinking that, but with the water, it will be not the same. Okay. It will be really nice.
Be formidable, not exceptional.
No, formidable. It's already, if you look at how many good vintages there have been in the last 20 years. It's quite incredible. Like there have been at least 5.
Five.
Yes, so
Yes,
it's
yes.
it is a pretty good average, and even the average ones are very good. So it's so now I'm curious. Millennium Wine 2000. Oh, the nose. I like this is by the way just the nose, and they should. I love to have this in a little thing you can have as a perfume. You smell. This is like 15 years old. It has some toast.
Very toasty.
A little bit of earthiness, some truff very far away.
Sous-bois.
Yeah, it's
C'est like
champignon.
champignon,
Oh, oui.
mushroom.
Yes, and this is why this part of the world is so famous. This is good. I have not tasted the wine yet, but this type of nose makes me very happy. This is.
Me too.
I like the toast. This is very, very good. I would say you have a lot of licorice.
Licorice.
Yeah, c'est les réglisse en français.
Réglisse.
Réglisse. Really nice tannin that support the réglisse. You have the acidity that works with the fruit. The fruit is now more concentrated. All the layers where 2010 was different. This is completely, how do you say, it's one.
Yes.
In 2010 you still have the separation a little bit, but this is completely, it's ready. It's ready. This is
It's a ball.
it's a complete work of art now. It's, and as well this is
It's
very round.
melt.
Yes, it's melted together.
Melt together.
It's like, it's fantastic. Yeah, the earthiness, a little bit of champignon, the réglisse, the tannins. It could do with a little bit more air. That is just the time. But this is fantastic. So for me, how do I score this? This for me is 93. Why not 94? I think if you know my scoring,
You said 93.
Yes.
Is the score of Robert Parker.
I don't know.
Excuse me.
Okay. But for me it's 93, 94, then I give it one more. No. But it is great. This is something where like this all comes together. The tannins push the fruit a little bit down. The acidity lifts it up again. It's like a play in the mouth. It's like a theater piece. It's wonderful. So this is fantastic.
Thank you.
And you, how long have you been here, Sebastian?
I started my first vintage. It was 2007.
Okay, that's but this is.
The owner before me,
Yeah.
Olivier says, is the winemaker of this vintage.
That's fantastic.
And Olivier says is a very, very
Very famous. Yeah.
famous, professional, technical winemaker.
This is
We are his sons,
Uh-huh.
because they learn the wine with him, and during 5 years,
Okay.
and Sebastian maybe 7 years. They work with Olivier with 7 years.
It's a shame to spit it out because we're tasting. This would be actually nice now to just cut and stop filming and enjoy the bottle.
See you soon.
This is just wow.
We 2 years ago we made a tasting in New York, and I brought this vintage, and we had a very ovation with this wine.
This is fantastic.
Yes.
Now, this is like I'd say this is as you can see, this is another part. Like we met 2.5 hours ago. And you see how we're having the discussion. That is the wonderful thing about wine. This is with wine. There's no other profession. If you go to IT or most other, it's not like this because we are now 3 different people, and now we're enjoying a wonderful. This is fantastic.
We have the same passion.
Yes. Just breathing the wine in. That is fantastic.
Wine has something magical.
It's magic.
Because we can't explain.
It's made the soil.
This is the terroir.
C'est vrai, hein?
It is the gravel that you have here, and that's where I will blend some of it in. Was I've been stalking the vineyards this morning. I was walking around with the camera.
1996.
Yes.
The other wine. Yes.
That's going to be interesting because that is another great vintage. But the color as well, they all have a very similar color. This is a little bit more brown, but it's
like tiles.
yes, but it's
A little bit.
But it's how do you say? They're all very similar. But here, this is earthiness. This smells like Bordeaux.
All Bordeaux.
Yes.
It smells the sea.
Yes,
Yeah,
it is.
good.
I like this. It's still powerful, but in a very different way. The tannins are more present. You notice that, which is interesting. But it has a lot of spice, so it's a very present wine. I can just imagine a wonderful entrecôte with this, or a nicest filet steak. This would be a dream. This is fantastic. Has the earthiness, which is classic Bordeaux, but it's something many other parts of the world don't really have this earthiness. So this is the reason to drink a Château Charmail. This is fantastic, 1996. I like the fruit. The acidity is fantastic.
So it's fresh. It's still
very
fresh.
Yes.
Yes.
It's still young. It's still fresh. And acidity, and I always say this, it's like the system, the navigation system for the wine. Acidity guides you through the wine. And it's something I really enjoy. This is something, for me, I really like this, and this is for me as a clear 90 points. I think this is fantastic. I have to forget 2000. I should forget, because that was wow, grandiose. But this is it's just
Well aged.
it's well aged, but it's still fresh. This is incredible after all these
No,
years.
it's like a woman qui a bien vieilli. It's
Yes,
a
aged very well.
aged and
Yes.
very nice, very beautiful.
It is beautiful, elegant, but with a
Yes.
lot of experience. This is fantastic. I like the earthy notes, the little bit of mushroom, the terroir. Okay, so now we have one candidate left. No?
What?
I think we've drunk all of them, no?
The 2001?
Oh, no, we have now. We had 210.
Yes, it's finished.
Oh no! No!
Yes.
So
Hey,
the-
oui.
But then I would like to have one more sip because of the 2000, please.
Yeah, you love it.
That is 2002 is just exceptional. That is really.
But to make a vintage like this, and we have the real meaning of exceptional, because it's very rare to have for the vineyard
Yes.
to have the climate, the perfect climate.
All the conditions.
All the conditions. It's very rare. For example, this year, until a week before the harvest, we had the best condition. But the last week, so it will not be an exceptional, but a formidable wine.
Yes.
So,
And this is for you watching these videos. The point of this really is showing the emotion and the people behind the wine. Because wine is like all the beautiful things in life. It's about emotion. Beautiful art is about emotion.
wine is emotion.
Absolutely, it's passion, emotion, but again as well, it is people making these wonders and a lot of hard work. Like if you see here in Bordeaux, it's impressive. The let's say the management, the execution, and as well the constant perfection, because you cannot have a bad day. It's like very good Michelin chefs. They have to be consistent throughout the year. With wine as well, you work the whole year, and if you make one mistake throughout the year, it's a problem to compensate. And there's no other profession. I mean, you make a mistake, you're correct. But as a winemaker, you cannot do this. You have to be aim for perfection the whole year.
It's the result of many, many, many details.
Yes, absolutely.
And we take care of every details. A details, it's not important, but the amount of details is very important.
Absolutely.
And we try to take care of each details.
So it's
and to take a good decision. It's sometimes it's very difficult because with experience we can say, oh, it's better to do that now and not after. We have to do this practical now. You know, it's before I bought Charmail, I appreciate Bordeaux because in my family we appreciate Bordeaux in the north of France, but I don't understand. I don't know how many things we have to do to try to produce a good wine.
Yes.
It's easy to make wine. It's very difficult to make a good wine.
Oh yes, that is
very difficult.
See, remember that sentence because it is. It's
but
like
to make, it's not interesting for us to make wine.
No,
we try to make a good wine. That's
you make exceptional wine. What I've tasted today shows as well in that drink wines that you like. I mean, like these tastings are personal, and it's good to do it with the experts like Bernard and Sebastian to get a different perspective. But you should try out these wines yourself because it's like art. If you look at the Mona Lisa, some people like it, other people do not. I'm not a big fan of the Mona Lisa, but it's with wine the same thing. You should make your own opinion. I can give you a tip, and I think if you have a chance, try 96, 2000, 210. Fantastic.
But wine is like painting.
Yes.
You like or not.
But it's
after we can explain why I like. But the first feeling.
Yes.
You like. You don't like.
Mm-hmm. And that is okay. There's no wrong thing because it is a personal thing, and therefore don't be influenced by all the experts. Make your own opinion. If you like a wine, like it. It's okay. But this here, I always say in German, this is big wine cinema. This is fantastic. So for me, I'm going to close this off because...
If I can
yes?
close, with Charmail, we don't drink a label, we drink a wine.
Yes, absolutely. And this is the part, don't be blinded by labels. Do blind taste testings as well. Taste the wine blind, as well as I don't know, because as well, like the scores from other experts, which are very much respected, is wonderful, but make up your own mind. So Bernard, Sebastian, first of all, thank you very much for your time today. It's been a privilege and an absolute pleasure to view the facilities, see one of the, let's say, the pioneers of cold maceration here in Bordeaux, taste the result of your work. It's been really absolutely wonderful. And now I just want to say a last toast with the 2000. Bernard, un großes merci.
Okay, it was a pleasure to share with you.
Absolutely. Sebastian,
merci
thank you for... Merci à vous. Thank you very much. And
bye
cheers.
Bye.
Merci. And as always, I wish you wonderful wines, wonderful food, excellent people, and wonderful wine conversations. Proost. Thank you very much. Beste gras van Bordeaux. Ciao. Merci.
Best regards.
Bye bye.